Welcome to another episode of Wrap It Up TV. I'm your host, A1 Music Empire CEO, Deon Garcia.
It's your boy Ezy Martinez.
And tonight we have two special guests, man, Creative Network. Go on and introduce yourself, man.
Man, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Prep Dollar, the school scholar. Creative Blue, you feel me?
And they in the building just like that, man. Before we start, man, the first question we're going to ask them is, what do y'all got going on, man? I seen y'all Hustle Child Network, 979 The Box, you know what I'm saying? Dropping shit, you know what I'm saying? Let us know what's going on, man.
All right, so shit, I got out here and speak first. You know what I'm saying? All right, really, my boy Prep, he been out here doing all the leg work for a little bit. You know, I had to take a little step back to get a lot of shit right, you know, and now I've been getting back into the groove of it and everything like this, you know. So I've been doing some music. I got some music that I'm ready to actually go to the lab and do. Um I got a track that I just did with Scoop not too long ago. I'm in my bag, you know what I'm saying? That's streaming right now. I got a project called Local, you know what I'm saying? That's streaming on all platforms. And I got a couple more songs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Me, man, basically, you know, I'm just building off of just doing my leg work, being one half of Creative Network, you know what I'm saying? Just building the momentum off of that. We got, like, you know, he's talked about his project, which was Local, and I came out with By All Means Necessary. Was kind of like a Malcolm X type of thing, like, and kind of like having that approach in this underground circuit too, like going through certain things and seeing a lot of fake things and like, you know what I'm saying, coming from a reality, coming from the underground, trying to not be too prideful with certain situations and stuff like that, listening to him because he's been in the game for a long time. He's been doing this for a long time since like school. Like,
Nigga.
you know what I mean? So learning things from him and learning to keep my emotions intact. But like just building out the project, man, you know, I got a 30-track album already out. I got 13 videos attached to that project and working on something now, which is a sophomore album, which is By All Means Necessary 2 that I'm working on right now.
All right, man. That's what's up. We got a couple of questions. We're just gonna question Bond for a little bit, man, then we'll go from there. But so can you remember like the first rap lyric you ever wrote?
Hell nah.
Nah, I can't think of it.
Yeah, that both of y'all, huh?
Yeah, nah, I can't think of it.
Really?
Yeah, nah.
It's been that long ago?
Man, I started writing music when I was 12, man. You know, I'm 37 now. So,
Okay.
you know, nah, that's just like an
Hey,
impossible thing.
you know, we just trying to find out.
Nah,
Yeah,
Who is your influence? Because y'all, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all, you got the preppy style, you know what I'm saying? You got the other swag, so, you know what I'm saying? You got the fly boy swag. So, who influenced y'all?
I'm gonna let you take it first.
yeah, man. My influences, man, has been the old Kanye West, Young Dro, T.I., Scarface, Big Pokey Chameleon now, and K Reno.
It's a good mixture.
Oh, shout out to K Reno,
It's a good
man.
mixture. Shout out to K Reno.
Yeah, so, you know, my shit a little different. You know what I'm saying? I'm number one is Michael Jackson, bro.
Okay.
Like that's the number one nigga to me.
That's what I'm talking about.
Rick James, man, awesome songwriter, you know what I'm saying? Swagger on 1,000 for his time. Then we got people like, I wanna say, my boy DMX, you know, he done took me through some hard times.
Man,
Fat Pat, man, my
Man.
daddy used to jam that nigga every day in the truck. You feel me? Like, so I'm always missing Fat Pat. Cash Money. I can't say that it's just like too much shit that I don't like from Cash Money. And that's really just like the core influences.
Yeah.
I can speak about like 1,000 niggas. Like we all could just talk about like, okay, this dude for this reason, but that's like pretty much
Yeah.
the core shit.
But just them right there, I could see the different styles, you know what I'm saying, put together collectively, man. I'm saying that's That's a good team right there that y'all picked, man. But fuck all that, man. We about to get into some shit right now, man. I'm gonna ask you, by all means necessary, too, Dr. Malcolm X. It's boys out here been spreading your name, lies and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? How does it all start?
Man, basically to be honest, man, it really just started with me like just chilling with a north side promoter, which was Jackal, you know what I'm saying, from the north side. And basically, you know, I kind of like was going through a situation where my grandmother passed, so I overcome like homelessness, you know what I'm saying? Then going through that, like I ain't have an IG, but I had a Facebook. The only reason I had a Facebook because at that time doing Facebook, you had to be in college to have Facebook.
Okay.
It was a point of time at that time. So that's how I had my Facebook. So I built like my IG, and that's when I like linked in with Creative Blue. But my first time like picking up on shows and like taking it seriously, it was like two promoters at the time that I like knew, and that was like Jacka, and that was Lady Nate.
Okay.
So those was like the shows that I like actually went to. So like going like being with him, like I guess he was gravitating to me, like trying to befriend me and certain things like that. But I always kept it like business. But I also know like participating at shows, we wasn't allowed, me and him wasn't allowed to like compete in any shows or nothing like that.
What was that?
I have no idea.
Nigga say there was a conflict of interest.
You know what I'm saying?
If he wasn't the judge, I was the conflict of interest if he had the judge.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
If
And
it was the judge, then it'd be, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, so
You have a little parallel, but
yeah. So I mean, like I think artists in their point of view, they probably felt like we was getting favor, but it was never a favor because I was always paying out of my pocket. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't never just because we was cordial or we spoke or whatever. It was always business where I paid my slot. You had any artist had the opportunity to pay a features artist slot if you wanted to. But I mean, like, stop chilling with him. You know, I got into it with his female host where it was like the disrespect towards the dead. And then it was just like, boom, just a whole bunch of the platform artists just start coming at me. And then it was so happening that Critical, you know, he wanted me to oust Jacka first.
Man.
He asked me to get on his show to like spill out his business, you know what I'm saying? But I decided not to do that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, whatever it's my issue with that man, I'm gonna handle it myself. So after that, that's when you just seen like a flock of people saying I was abusive to kids, saying abusive to women, saying I was participating with a transsexual that was at Jack, a platform, which was Luna Hookah Lounge. It was just like a whole bunch of stuff of people like demasculating my masculinity, talking about my grandmother, talking about my daughter, talking about my mom. It was people that came to my job where me and my supervisor had to fight people because of Critical. It was people that posted a video of a residence at my daughter's house, you know what I'm saying, where she stayed at. So it was just like a lot of stuff that I never like encountered in real life, you know what I'm saying, going through the principles of my grandma, but just based off of respect. Like even seeing something that's wrong or not, I just never get in people's business like that. Now I do take accountable for certain things and actions, like if I'm trolling with facts or something like that, or being prideful in certain situations like that. But like disrespecting people or trying to demasculate my masculinity by passing a video with two males, no face, but the structure, the anatomy, you can tell it's not. And then I give receipts to people I had, females of people I had consensual sex with that said it's not me, you know what I'm saying, asking what the hell you did to these people for to do this. But you got like a lot of artists and people that are participating in they shit for meaningless opportunities. You know
so
what
they
I'm
were
saying?
just jumping on the bandwagon,
Yeah.
and then just blew it up to
Yeah, it just blew
You
it,
thought it was
just
gonna
blew
benefit
it
him
up.
like a award
Yeah.
show
On some
or
dumb shit.
Yeah.
stuff, you know, I mean, I don't
But
tolerate no
at the end of the
disrespect.
day, what it do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, so I finally got an opportunity to see him at a flyer, which I came to speak to him because he already admitted that he lied already towards somebody behind the scenes. So like when I seen him, man, it was just like him against grown men, wasn't no kids there at first. And I was like, "Excuse me, sir, can I talk to you?" And the gentleman, like everything you have done to me, man, I could have came there a whole different way.
Mm.
And people don't talk about how I kept my composure intact. You can talk about that live about me responding to what they did, or you felt like my response on live could have been different. But other than that, I kept my composure intact. So when I came there, I really came there out for peace after talking to God about the situation. So when I came there, I wasn't really on no malicious type thing, but I wanted to speak to him because he already admitted I'm willing to see if he was going to be the other man, the man to just be like, take accountability. But it didn't happen like that. You know what I'm saying? And he's just like another black man to me that's a statistic towards black to black on crime because you grab your weapon, you had men there. You had 6 men there. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe the reason for the weapon was they know your intentions. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you're quiet, so no one knows what your intentions are. Maybe okay, you know you didn't have a weapon, but maybe on his defense that he didn't know how you were gonna react. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the damage that someone's already done.
Yeah.
You know, so even though you wanted to talk, or the powerful outcome that it was going to be a handshake, and you say your piece and I say my piece, and at the end of the day, man, we both black men, and we gonna what I'm saying, we're just gonna leave it alone. I mean, because it's really senseless at the end of the day. Um, we kill each other every fucking day around the world, man, and I don't understand how people get on this internet and just say things just because it's the internet. And if I say anything, I'm gonna stand on it. But I'm not gonna disrespect. If I got something issue with you, I'm not gonna disrespect your mom, your kid. You know what I'm saying? Just me and you. All that I don't play. I'm not gonna talk about your kids. I'm gonna respect them. If I see you with them, I'm gonna let you make it. But if I have a problem with you, I'm gonna see you, and it's gonna be me and you. I don't, nobody else is gonna be involved, and that's how I am. I can't speak for every man. You know what I'm saying? Every man
Yeah.
is going, but my thing is maybe the weapon was because he didn't know the how what I'm saying your approach was.
I mean, if I come up to a black man, I raise my shirt and I show I ain't got nothing on my waist and I'm
Well,
wearing
he might
basketball
have thought
shorts.
you wanted, you know what I'm saying, to catch a
Yeah.
bait, and he might have was not in, what I'm saying,
Yeah.
didn't want to do that right now, or didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, or
Yeah.
just probably was scared, you know what I'm saying, because if I approach somebody and they pull out their weapon, so you was just scared, you was scared, you know what I'm saying, that's, you was scared,
Especially if you're just trying to box, they pull
Yeah.
it down. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
They for sure just scared.
yeah, but is there any resolution, like, would it be another time if he agreed to sit down with no conflict, no verbal, just man to man, and say his piece, and you say, would it be?
I
Could that
think
be possible?
I think my peace will only be with God, like having that conversation with God. I think He already made His actions where it's already detrimental, which you have artists already participating in.
Mhm.
I've been at shows, man, where you got people that have been coming, just gravitating. It ain't really the males either.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just some goofy stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, man, I just really want to just make music. You know what I'm saying? My bro got a single out right now with Superstar, but this boy is real talented. I learned a lot of stuff from him, from a musical standpoint. I'm just really just trying where I came here for the main reason, even when I had a conversation with him when I met him. I'm here to make music, bro. And I have displayed unity that people don't even talk about.
I mean, I've seen it.
I
I've
have
dealt with you before.
displayed unity
I've dealt with you before.
since the get-go.
As a matter of fact, you was one of the guys that we you spoke for somebody else that what I'm saying, kind of had a situation where then you spoke on their behalf when he had nothing to do with you, but you was man enough to, you probably seen the situation like, man, that ain't right. Let me talk to, what I'm saying, Deon to, what I'm saying, and that showed me your character right there.
Because I seen something powerful. I seen something where Dano told me about you when I met you. I seen Hispanics, blacks. I seen white. I seen everybody together. I ain't seen no color. It's no color in music. Love is universal. Love is a universal language. The reason why the world is the way it is because nobody exercises love,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
actual genuine love. So that's what the problem is. Because if you really had exercise love, it wouldn't be no competition. It wouldn't be no person. It wouldn't be a situation where
You know,
if
ego.
this person at this position, why you can't help me in this position? Why you gotta manipulate me to get in this particular role? Why you gotta lie to feed me in this kind of manner? It's a lot of things that's going on in the underground circuit, and people want to get mad at people because I'm saying I'm walking this line, even though I have imperfections, but I'm not going to drop my morals and principles behind.
So you think it's behind a lot of greed,
You're
right?
not supposed to drop them.
I feel like it's people with their egos, because man, when you ain't had no phone at the time, when people ain't have no phones, you ain't see none of this type. Everybody, every day, not everybody, but the majority of people you see are always trying to compete with somebody else because they trying to be of that moment on the phone. They're not worried about reality no more. It's a word by a like
Yeah.
or a comment.
You're right about that. Everybody wants to like
You know what I'm
or
saying?
follow. Yeah.
Instead of like, oh, I see this. Like when I met him, I seen his talent. I knew the efficiencies I had in my music and his strengths. I knew it was gonna help me. That's an humbling moment. And by him being humble in his character, he ain't never utilized what even when we have business meetings or we have business calls, ain't always peaches and cream
Fuck no.
between me and him. But you know the difference though? What he good at, he never belittle me. He never make me feel like I'm minuscule or something small. That's a mutual respect.
Mhm.
So when you got somebody obtained like that, that have a God-given talent like that, it's eventually gonna open the door.
you-
Eventually.
Since you been, you know what I'm saying, let's say friends, you know what I'm saying, with Prep and the situation is going on, what's your point of view? Because I know that's your boy, you sit back. What's your point of view? And has people took shots at you as well for being, you know what I'm saying, having, you know what I'm saying, being your brother's keeper?
Okay, so honestly, sometimes I be feeling like my nigga just chill sometimes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we had them conversations like behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain situations, not every situation, but it's certain situations. And even then, this what this man gonna do and how he feel like he need to defend himself is how the fuck he gonna defend himself.
Yeah.
I can't stop that. That's just like, hey, if somebody does come at me and then I just decide to go fucking nuts and say fuck the internet and go and see him in real life on some crazy shit, crashing out. Like he might try to talk to me like, bro, like you don't need to do this shit. Think about them kids. Think about this. And I just might be like, fuck that shit. At the end of the day, he know that he got to accept it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Have niggas just necessarily throwing shots at me? Man, I'ma say it like this. Not just really. Like in the light shit that was thrown at me on that rap economic shit, that shit that was some bullshit. Like nigga, you know how many niggas sing and how many niggas do shit like that? Like nigga, as a matter of fact, the same nigga, which I ain't gonna get that nigga no light, cause
Yeah.
fuck nigga, these people ain't finna know your name off of me.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
But at the same time, you want me to say this nigga name?
He already got flush.
Fuck that nigga back. So I'm just gonna say it like this. He said some shit on rap economics, and he threw some shots at Pro, and then he threw some shit at me, and then he tried to clean it up like, hey, nah, I really wasn't doing nothing there too, but it's like, fuck that nigga though. And then Cold Hearted, now I'm gonna say this. This really hurt though. Because we treated Cold Hearted like a sister.
I remember.
Yeah.
I
I have no issue with it either.
You
Still
want
to
something?
the day.
Yeah.
Better to you one time.
Yeah, still to the day. We ain't got no
It's
issue.
not like an issue, but it hurt because we treated her like a sister, bro. Like we included her in whatever we was doing. If we was gonna do something, pull up. You know what I'm saying? I got Cold Hearted on the song. He got Cold Hearted on the song. Like nigga, we did a video shoot. She pulled up. We cooked taco. We smoked everything. Then all of a sudden, when him and them feel like she switched on both of us.
Yeah.
I'm talking about switched on both of us, like,
Just turn the light off.
and I'm just like, what the fuck? No,
It's cool,
like,
because it's like all of them did that.
yeah, they just make
They
you think
all
like a
did that.
motherfucker.
But shout out
Ride
to
with you to a certain point, and then when they feel like they can't get nothing out of you no more, where they feel like it ain't going where they projected it to go, now all of a sudden it's fuck you.
yeah, that was crazy.
Motherfuckers don't know what it really mean to be like stay down for the come up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Even that situation, even that situation, like that's crazy. I can talk about that a little bit. Even that situation with Max Zay, it's like all this trickle down, all like a domino effect when all them like the Jackal Critical and all that, bro. Like I tell you straight up, I just got off of work. I'm on live talking to him. We on IG. He like, hey, bro, the boy, hey man, the boy on IG, the live talking reckless. I get on the live, it amplifies. Once I get on the live, that's when we notice like when Cold Hearted start talking the shit towards it was kind of like shocking. You know what I'm saying? Talking the shit with her. And then the dude, he was like talking hard and shit, and that's when he came in the hood to the stone. You know what I'm saying? But like people don't talk about all that type of stuff, how he came to the stone, how he brought somebody else, how I still didn't bring nobody involved in my situations, how I handled it myself, how he disappeared on the internet for a whole month. Like nobody talks about that type of stuff. Nobody talks about how they try to I laugh about it. Like they try to come over there on TMZ me, bro. Like they had somebody for real, they had somebody else out the card, whipped out the phone, and everybody that I have an issue with that is a part of these promoters was on the phone. Like beat them up, and it didn't even happen like that. So it's like, hey, what if we would have did this to Prep? Oh man, would have had this talking about him shutting his ass up, boom, boom, boom. But see, nobody talks about none of that. But all of it's funny,
And
man.
that should have been all over the motherfucking
You been on
IG.
it
Should have been on
everything.
Facebook. It should have been all over everything.
So what happened when he pulled up on you?
Bro, he pulled up on me. You know, I approached the car. I looked to see if he was clutching. I let the car go. He opened. He grabbed me. That's when he was on the ground, put him in the headlock, and got up. That's when I started pounding him. We started fighting like that. We ended up swinging on him again. And that's when he got in his car. Before he got in his car, he blocked me from IG, blocked me from Facebook. And you didn't see him on IG for about 4 weeks. But he got on back streets with Cole and tried to imply that he got jumped or something like that. It wasn't no jumping, bro. Nobody in the stone gonna let me jump somebody. Nobody in the stone. I can name so many people names in the stone. They're not gonna allow that to happen. They gonna allow it to be a one-on-one fight. But you brought somebody with you. I was by myself.
My thing is, shit, if you brought somebody with you and they let you get jumped, what you saying about your partner?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was no good. I mean, even though you ain't supposed to do it like that, but still, you know.
But all these
You brought
situations,
somebody with the intention to get you, you know what I'm saying?
are happening.
He brought somebody with the intention of trying to embarrass them and put it on camera, and they didn't go the way it went. And now he only released a video or nothing.
No, he ain't gonna release the video. He had black eyes and everything, bro. You know?
And now
What's
he's
the deal?
in the gym working out. He need to be in the boxing gym.
He over there with
Lift the weights.
he's over there with Charleston White on them tens.
He doing something.
Man, you gotta run, man. You just can't lift weights. You gotta run, bro. And you gotta have the endurance and you gotta have defense, bro.
But not just that, you know, get you some boxing skills a little bit, man. Hit the gym a little bit, you know what I'm saying? About boxing gym, you know. But yeah, man. I watched from afar. I seen what was going on, you know, and stuff. But I don't ride nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm based off character and principles and morals, and I seen the way you stood, and I felt it wasn't good the way everybody was trying to. One person turn their back on you, and they try to make another person. I don't like that shit, man.
Yeah, man. It's something that I'm not foreign to, man. So like with him telling me like that'll be the moments when he be like, hey man, you need to chill, just calm down or whatever. Cause I ain't never experienced that outside of music, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, like none of the time, school, in the neighborhood, Yellowstone, none of that, bro, was none of those type of situations.
So it really had got to a certain point in the whole fucking thing where I had really told him. Cause before that,
Yeah,
it was just everything was,
yeah.
but it got to a certain point where you was talking about that same shit that they tried to accuse you of,
Yeah.
but you got facts about this other nigga though. You know what I'm saying? And you start going at that nigga, and then that's when they start motherfucking, yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, so
I say the prideful type.
while that was going down, it wasn't just the fact that he was going there, dude. It was the fact that I felt like, bro, you don't see like the pattern. Cause as soon as you respond to this nigga popping out the woodwork.
Mhm.
And then as soon as you respond to this nigga popping out the woodwork. And it's all happening at one time. And so it's just like I could kind of just see like where it was headed. I didn't know like what magnitude or whatever. But I could just see it was like some kind of witch hunt that was coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The witch
Yeah.
hunt.
And that's what the fuck
That's
happened.
a witch hunt, boy.
We're gonna pause right there, man. We'll pick up the story in a minute. We're gonna take a little break. We'll be right back
Go
with
back
you.
to commercial break.
It was the witch.
All right, welcome back, man, to Wrap It Up TV. It's your boy Ezy Martinez, my co-host.
Hey, One Music Empire, the big CEO, man.
We got Prep and Blue in the house talking about ghetto stories, you know.
Situation.
You know, it's real life though.
Man,
It's real life.
he went through his whole underground industry, taking shots, catching fades, you know what I'm saying? And
Still standing.
going back and forth and still going through it, man.
Yeah, still standing, man. That's
Still
the
standing,
important
man.
part, man. Is that he ain't let it get to him. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
He's still going with it.
I feel like they was trying to make me quit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had niggas like Critical telling me like, shit, man, I was gonna perform in the city. They saying there was money on my head. Like, it was just like crazy stuff, like the review people start going to show. Man, none of that stopped, man. You know, we doing this for a whole different purpose, man.
Mhm.
Ain't really for none of that clout. Him, man, he don't even want to be.
Look.
Bro.
This nigga is like when Mystical say you ever see me in the forest with a bag. I'm the bag.
the bag.
For real, man.
The bad.
Yeah, man.
Hey man, yeah. I mean, what the fuck was you saying?
Nah, but I was just saying, like, you don't really want to be in the front.
Why nah, man? You know what I'm saying? I don't really give a fuck about this shit no more. Honestly, just to tell you the truth, man. So, like I said, since 12 to now. So, like, in high school is really when I really just started getting into it. I was in a group with my brother, my oldest brother, and this other dude. Shout out to Marcus Pope, you know what I'm saying? And we was in a group and we was doing a lot of shows and shit back then. You know what I'm saying? We was going to Mr. A's and different shows and shit like Uncle Jackson, Yellowstone, and Yellowstone Club, and different shit like that. And I think just in between that, man, just going for a long ass run and dealing with so many people that just, you know, they gaslighting and all kind of bullshit, bro. It's like, you know, they get tired of that shit. And then I think it's like a certain point, bro. I don't think a lot of these people understand, bro, like to a certain level, we've been tricked on some shit. And then they make it seem like, hey, bro, like, fuck getting a job, just go for it. Don't have no second plan, don't have no backup and everything like that, bro. And I think a lot of us have come to this, and I say us because I include myself too. You know what I'm saying? And it just came to a certain point to where a nigga had to just start thinking different. So by the time it got to that point, it's just like, bro, you trying to do like a lot of shit to undo shit, and you trying to make a lot of shit right. And it's just like, bro, it just got to, hey, I gotta take a step back. Not to mention at the same time, you know, I done had some major deaths to me, like my cousin Rashard Rilla, you know what I'm saying? He died, and then, you know, my Uncle Titus, he died, and then in 2020, my daddy died, and then like a couple months later from there, another inspiration to the music thing, you know what I'm saying, which was my older cousin, Pop Johnson, he died too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this right now, while we on here, I'm gonna give you your flowers. Because on some real shit, every time that I see you with your son, it remind me of the type of shit that my pops was on with me and my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was just one of those things. When he died, it kind of changed the dynamic for me because it's like, goddamn, this was the nigga who was riding with me like from the womb, and then like when I got into this shit, he the one who really gave me like all the game and how to move and how to perfect the nigga craft and shit like that. And now, boom, he gone all of a sudden. That was just like a blow. And so shit, after that, you know, I just needed to get my mind right. You know, and I don't feel like you could really just serve anybody until you can serve yourself properly. So, you know, I really just had to go ahead and just get my shit right. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga here, he's strong as a motherfucking resilient.
Hmm.
And I always noticed that about this nigga from the time that I met him. You know what I'm saying? So one thing that I also wanted to do too, I ain't want nobody feeling like this nigga is who he is because of me. When we first started doing this shit together, niggas used to always to try to get at this nigga, man, you ain't shit without E Blue. And then when I changed my name, you ain't shit without that nigga Creative Blue. You ain't shit without da. Nah, fuck that, bro. Me, I had a talk with this nigga, a real talk, like, bro, listen, I ain't feeling nobody do you like that, bro. If you want your respect like that, I'll tell you what, nigga. I don't have no problem with stepping back. I got shit going on in my life right now anyway, bro. Like, I want you to be able to get this shit on your own anyway. You had your own marriage. Don't nobody try to. Okay, it's cool that our names could be attacked, but prep stand alone. He don't need me to handle business.
I seen his growth. Believe me, I met him. When I met him, I seen him from the time to when I met him to the right now. And you know what I'm saying? Just when you stay strong and facing all this, because you got to be strong. It's like me when I'm doing something, I don't look beside me like this person doing this. I don't care what they doing. I'm trying to go right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I don't focus on nobody or try to compete with nobody. I just try to be me. I try to respect everybody, love everybody because, you know, I'm from, I died twice already. I've been shot 13 times. I ain't even supposed to be here. For me being right here, it shows, man, like I was blessed, man. So if I have a chance at life, man, I'm gonna try to help somebody when I can. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna quit, man. I was contemplating quitting because every time I turn on the live, my mom would always, you know what I'm saying, tune in. You know, and she just passed a couple of days before Christmas. And as soon as she passed, as soon as I sent her away, I went to surgery, you know what I'm saying, for colon cancer, you know what I'm saying, I had to recover. So, you know, it's like, man, I wanted to give up. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to give up, man. But the more I want to give up, something, another door open for me, man. I feel like I got to keep walking through the door, man. And God keep, you know what I'm saying, walking with me, man. And like I said, my faith has grown, man. That's why I tolerate no disrespect because I'm gonna respect the littlest to the biggest for the weakest. I don't claim that like I'm a tough guy, none of that stuff because all the tough guys are dead in jail. But I'm a man and I'm gonna respond the way I respond because I used to be a street dude, a gang member, you know what I'm saying, gang leader, you know what I'm saying? So I tolerate no disrespect at all. I'm gonna respect you. Like I said, if I got a problem with somebody, I'm not gonna talk about your grandma, your daughter, no, but I'm gonna talk, it's gonna be me and you. I'm gonna come see you. That's just me, you know what I'm saying? That's how I stand, you know what I'm saying? I don't be labeled as such, none of that. I'm a man and I'm man enough to take a loss, you know what I'm saying? But you're gonna respect me when I stand in front of you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do no fake ass shit, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna catch fade or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And win or lose or draw, I'm willing to go live doing it, you know what I'm saying? I'll get in the boxing ring, you know what I'm saying? I'm man enough to, you know what I'm saying, take that, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna respect me, man. Whether I lose or win, you're gonna respect me, man.
Shit.
That's all it's about is respect, man. Really. You know what I'm saying? Whichever way you step, this way, that way, whatever, you always respect the man in front of you or beside you, man. You got to.
Let's talk about that song y'all did on the Hustle Town Network. That's my shit right there.
They
That's
do
my shit
that.
right there. Do that.
That's on his local album, man.
That's my shit right there.
Listen, man.
Just even the
Appreciate
chorus
it.
is
Appreciate
my
it.
shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
They won't respect you till you turn up.
Hey,
And that's how you really get back at them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You don't have to get out there with them. Just, hey, just turn up and get better. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and shoot in front of it.
And I'm here to let y'all know, man. Long as I got a platform or something, y'all more than welcome, man. You know, a show I got going on or anything I'm involved in, y'all welcome, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't ride no coattail. I don't do nothing. I just try to be me. I try to be good with everybody, and I don't try to take sides. But when you're wrong, you're wrong, and when you're right, you're right. And I got so prep, I said, I don't think he was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because it would have been me. It would have been breaking news live from the crime scene type shit. You know what I'm saying with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you know what I'm saying, that just showed how strong prep is, man.
We don't want no crime scene, man.
Cause I ain't gonna even lie, man. Like like when that stuff was happening, I was like, he'll tell you, man. I was going through some stuff personally, but I feel like,
And that's my thing. I have a saying, you'll never know what anybody's going through.
yeah,
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know if they just lost their daughter, their grandma, their mom, and they finna snap. You don't even know what, just in general, life. You know what I'm saying? Just like, man, you know what I'm saying? Being down at the bottom, being homeless, man, that shit'll make you lose it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's person, they might seem good on the outside. They might seem everything's cool and they smile or shake your hand, but you never
Yeah,
know,
man. It was just, and then it kind of like let me know, like my circle gotta be, cause I was like when he was handling his personal stuff, when I was out there putting the brand out there, I still was blinded with my own armor because I was letting people come around me. I was more accessible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And letting that happen, that's why I take at fault with certain things that's happening now because I was more accessible to certain people. But I was just trying to build unity, you know what I'm saying? Which I
So
was
you think being open to people and trying to be with them, you know what I'm saying, trying to form a little team or whatever, that's what made it happen?
Yeah, it was like me forming a team, man, have made me show my vulnerability, which was
So you let your
close
guard
things,
down.
like close things, you know what I'm saying? Like experiencing the homelessness to the point where now y'all against me. Now y'all try to exploit me with something that I initially already talk about on interviews.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like funny now, cause it's funny now, cause it's like I was reacting to it then, but it's like, bro, there's no need to react because y'all talking about a testimony that I already discussed on interviews already.
So really it wasn't nothing.
It really wasn't nothing.
They just made it
You know what I'm
something.
saying? So it's just like, bro, like me personally, bro, like with him, how he can step in any room, no matter what the crowd is, and he can have them gravitate to him. I learned that from him. So that's why I learned. Man, I'm just trying to put good music out here that can be able to open doors, that can build a legacy for us to financial freedom. Any way to make financial freedom, bro. You know what I'm saying? Off the brand. That's what I'm focused on.
Well, yeah, that's what we need to be focused on. So y'all remember that, man. You know, it's not about trying to get out there and beef with people, man. We don't need no more beef. We got plenty of that in the streets, man. Let's just make some music, enjoy our time with each other, do some concerts, you know what I mean? Some shows, do these TV shows and show unity, man. That's all we need to do.
Yeah, and let me just address this, these promoters, man. Like I understand y'all cool with these people, man, but like man, don't never judge me or Creative Network or Creative Blue. It always been good business since day one. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't like me because of a person had a personal experience with me, man, don't. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let that cloud
No,
your
but I'm not really worried about them type of showcases.
Should I say
You know what I'm
shit
saying?
that I would say on the phone?
You say what you say,
what you gonna say?
yours.
Cause I don't give a fuck what y'all think about me.
Yeah.
It really just don't even matter to me. Never. It hasn't for a long ass time because once you start to realize how many people is just bullshit and they really just don't have the level of credibility that you would actually put them at, and that just don't necessarily mean like no street credibility or nothing like that. I mean like
Talent.
yeah, not even that, man. It's really just like being a stand up person.
You talking about humanity, then?
Yeah, just like
being a person.
a
Yeah.
lot of these motherfuckers is just like like they dishonorable motherfuckers. Most of these dudes in this underground shit, in this underground music shit, it's fake as hell. It's a bunch of smoke and mirrors, and it's like everybody trying to please everybody, and then everybody miserable because they running in the hole trying to do that, and then they trying to fuck the next person so they can come up, and then it's just like a bullshit ass cycle, bro. It's like it's like a fuck ass cycle, bro. So that's why I really just stopped giving a fuck a long time ago. And from that time to now, like from the time when I started going out and actually doing performances and shit like that, which I would say would be around the year 2003, 2004, somewhere like that. Ain't much change from then until now, except the technology and the way that the media spread. Everybody still do a lot of fuck shit. I would say the only thing that has increased is the level of fuck shit that people do because they want to get caught on camera doing something fuck shit and then go viral. But other than that, bro, like it's just like so. I think when you just feel like, hey, I done already took a step back and looked at this shit as a whole. Then I just thought I expect that out of you. I expect that out of you. I expect you to say that. I expect you to feel like that. Nigga, fuck you, because you don't matter anyway. Not to my life, not to the bottom line. You don't pay my bills. You don't pay my rent. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you want to book me for a show, that's fine. If you don't, then nigga, I don't give a fuck, bro.
That's how it kind of was when I first came in the game. People kind of perceived me different. They was like, "Oh, he think he arrogant, too cocky." It's not that. I held my if nobody held me to a standard, I'm gonna hold myself to the standard. You know what I'm saying? That's how I always been. You know what I'm saying? I learned that from being involved in like being in the gang or being a gang leader. You know what I'm saying? I'm always held myself high up here. And you might perceive it as, oh, he think he cocky, you think he no. It's not that. I put myself on
You know what to expect for you.
You know what I'm saying? I put myself, I expect them saying certain things of myself.
Mhm.
So I carry myself, you know what I'm saying, different. You know what I'm saying? Even I don't make myself accessible to everybody. I got people that I deal with in the industry that try to, when I first came in, they try to call me every day. And I tell them, bro, you don't got to call me every day. If I fuck with you, if I see for 20 years from now, it's going to be like yesterday, like I got love for you. Once I tell you I got love for you, that's my word is bond.
That's it.
We don't have to,
That's
you don't have to
it.
try to win me over, call me. You don't got to do
Low
that.
maintenance relationship.
You know, so I say,
Oh, God.
I'm gonna show you genuine love. I'm
Oh,
gonna
God.
embrace you. And if I got something going on, I'm definitely sure gonna think about you and put you on.
Trust and believe he is that, man, because he did that plenty of times for people, man. And me too, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't talk every day. You would think we would talk every day, but we don't. You know what I'm saying? We speak probably about twice a week. You know what I'm saying? Come to showtime, who's gonna be on the show, and that's it, man.
And we didn't meet in the industry. I've known him from when I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying? I was out there, you know what I'm saying, moving shit, you know what I'm saying, had a mechanic shop. He don't, you know what I'm saying, there's no man know me in person, know me
Yeah,
personally, you know what I'm saying? He know,
yeah,
you
it's been years,
know what I'm saying?
20
So we
years.
got, you know, so we got history. He know what I'm saying, how what to expect, what I'm gonna say, how I'm gonna react, because he's seen worse, like he's seen me do, you know, he seen me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he knows me, and we don't talk every day. We talk, you know what I'm saying, we might talk one day, a week, or who's on the show, who you got, this and that, you know what I'm saying? We come with ideas, but other than that, man, he knows he don't got to call me every day. He knows I love him.
Yeah.
And we you know what I'm saying, we got the same bond, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't no love lost just
No love
because
lost.
time might be lost.
And him, we started in this game together, right? Nobody knows that he was I'm COA One Music Empire. They don't know he's co-CEO because when he came in, we started together. He took a break. He got sick. And when he got sick, I put the label on my back, radio station, movies, and you know what I'm saying, doing shows. And when it was time for him to come in, I said, "Come on, jump in." We came in right in, you know what I'm saying? But nobody knows, you know what I'm saying? And I never belittle him or he's CEO, you know what I'm saying? He's a CEO too. That's my brother right there, man. We both like this, you know what I'm saying? We both at the same level. No matter if I book an interview with the big person. But if I book it, we book it. You know what I'm saying? If we win, we both win.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
It's all- it's all-
That's how it's supposed to be, man.
That's the only fucking way.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it is. Cause sometimes I won't hear from like
Man.
once a week or it be no type. But I know,
Especially if I'm in writing mode.
yeah. But I know it's gonna always be the same energy. You know what I'm saying? It's always like that.
So we got like a few more minutes. Man, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
Yeah, yeah.
we got a few more minutes. So you talking about your writing mode? Let's step on to that. So how does you create writing? What do you do for yourself when you step into the lab? Is it just personal stuff? I mean, what do you got to do that?
Okay, so it used to be I felt like I needed to get into like a mode or something, but like after just doing it so much, that's another thing, man. Even when I stopped coming outside, bro, I just started writing. So the main thing for me is consistent writing. It's just like every day.
So just to keep up, make sure you're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like
you know,
writing every day.
if you don't do it all the time, what happens? You get
Yeah.
stressed out and you forget. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely one of those things. It's definitely one of those things that
Like
you don't
exercise,
use
yeah.
it, you lose it. Yeah. And it becomes harder for you to create. Like I don't really have like writer's block problems. Like when I was younger, I used to go through shit like that. But it's certain tips and tricks that I've had to learn. Like I've taught myself, like, and I don't go through that struggle no more. And it's just really one of those things is if you really want to know, if you really just must know, it's God, bro.
No.
Like it's God, bro. Like I just I listen to some beats and I let God tell me which one to go to, and then I just go to writing, and that's it. That's it.
That's what's up, man. Yeah.
Perdada, what's your creative process?
Man, it's the same way, man. But mine kind of like different, man. Like I said, I learned a lot of stuff from him, like not being complacent with one song. Cause I used to like do songs, but like all the time, but like moving on to the next. And like a lot of stuff been going on with me, so I've been having so much topics to talk about anyway. So it's like,
So it just keep coming. Huh?
yeah. So it's different, man. But I know I never really wrote with somebody in the studio, like with another artist. I typically do it like during my own schedule, like working out, doing stuff, and then come like that. But like me, typically, I don't like doing it in the studio because I don't like hearing another person cadence in the studio
Right,
because
right.
it interferes.
Yeah, it messes you up. Yeah,
Like,
that's understandable.
Other than that, man, it's just like that, like just going through everyday basis and then coming up with like that, but not being complacent with one song or one project, just moving on to the next.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you said that shit too, bro.
Yeah, because you never move on to you never stay with one song.
That's an important part of my process. I think that's one thing that I actually can speak about. It's some shit that I want, but that me just not being emotionally attached to any song in particular, I feel like is one thing that it drives the process and makes it easier to go from one thing to the next. Like I just don't get, how some people write a dope song and then they just like lit up about that bitch. They just like, man, I got
Jamming every day.
and then they stuck on it. Like I listen to that motherfucker about a week and be like, bro, I gotta go in the studio and do something else.
Yeah.
And then like I just a lot of the shit I won't listen to it no more. Like if I'm getting ready for a show, I had to go back and listen to it because like a lot of the shit I just won't listen to it no more. I go from there to the next thing.
I know, since you came in, once I met you, I ain't gonna say you because I didn't know when you came in the game, but since when I met you to now, like songs like Play-Doh and Do That, your bars, your wordplay has grown. You know what I'm saying?
That.
I don't know if people notice, but I pay attention, you know what I'm saying? And your wordplay, especially, you know what I'm saying, on Do That, you know what I'm saying? Your bars have grown, man.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I must have missed out. I ain't even heard that yet.
I appreciate
I ain't even gonna lie.
me on that
I was gonna play with you
motherfucker.
like that. It was on the phone, but
Oh,
we'll listen to it on the way.
yeah. I was like, yeah.
I appreciate that, man. Like I say, man, the way I was in the beginning, to now, man, you know, I learned a lot of stuff, man. Testament to this dude right here, you know, actually coming. Actually meeting him through Goodfellow QP, but actually him taking aside, be like, hey, bro, you could be better than what you are. And, you know, some people like meeting somebody like that, you could take it another way and be like, what the hell are you talking about? But the actually,
That nigga took it that way at first. Hey, I'm just a resilient motherfucker too.
What do you mean?
Hey, bro, you trying to say I'm garbage? No, bro, it's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying no shit like that. Hey, look. There's things that we all have room for improvement on, bro. And if I can help you and walk you through some of the steps that help you make your craft better, than my nigga, like shit.
You're supposed to,
Yeah, we all learn shit from each other.
And that's true because when you do your thing, only you can't see it, others see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I told you, what I'm saying, I don't know if people pay attention, but I pay attention.
Yeah.
Your bars that room because I'm watching, I hear, you know what I'm saying, I see. Even your performance presence has the presence just, you know what I'm saying, it's starting to get stronger, you know what I'm saying? So you growing to me as an artist, and I'm actually that type of shit, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, man. That's just like the passion within, man. It's really like the testimony, man. You know, just giving God thanks, man, the opportunity to be able to learn from people. You know, his IQ for music is high. You know what I'm saying? And I actually have gravitated to be able to know other artists that have had musical IQ that's high recently too. So like just knowing that, man, you know, teaming up with people with that and knowing there's no egos going on and everybody trying to help and going to this one goal, because everybody had that goal where they trying to, from a money standpoint, the riches that you got from above, exercising the gift to be able to, you know, it's not just you just working a 9 to 5 every day. It's utilizing your gifts that God gave you and figuring out how to open those portals to be able to leave something behind for your seeds.
But a lot of these niggas do need to work a 9 to 5.
Some of them do.
Yes, bro. Hold on, we got to say that too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You need to let niggas know, bro. Like, hey,
That's important.
Yeah, you can't make, I mean, if you're just coming up, you can't make this.
It take money to make money, and not everybody got that hustle where they can get out there and hit them streets like that. Them streets ain't for everybody. It ain't for the majority of people, bro. Go get your motherfucking job and make your dreams happen. You can still make your dreams happen, bro. It's just being you. My nigga, you don't gotta try to put on no kind of motherfucking front or none of that shit because society tell you that's what you gotta do. I understand. Everybody, most of us, nigga, I think everybody in this motherfucking room right now was born under circumstances where, nigga, we definitely had motherfucking choices what we had to make, bro.
Yeah,
you know, but I think I also speak for all of us too, because we all got kids. We don't want now one of them to go through that shit.
Real so that's why I go so hard, man. I try to create, because I have an 8-year-old son, baby CEO, and I try to groom him from, you know what I'm saying, till he's up in age in the music business to hope one day that he will take over, you know what I'm saying?
Oh God, be the successor. Yeah, that's what the fuck is about, man. Being able to pass something down when we die.
Well, since we speaking on that, man, if y'all wasn't doing rap music, what would you be doing today, man?
Man, I would be doing what I always been doing, man. I would probably be going back to like helping the youth ministry at church or something like that, like helping the community shut in,
Community activist,
something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Blue? I know what you got to say. It can't be the same thing you just dealt with today, right? Son, again. It can't be the same thing, Blue. Come on.
You got a 10 today.
Nah, fuck no, man. Honestly, I'm thinking very heavily about going back to school for culinary arts, man.
Man, that's live.
Like I really want. I think I really want to go and be a chef, man. Like for real, you know, like because I just enjoy cooking, man.
Me too. I'm a fool.
Man, I'm talking about, look, I want enough people can go in there. Damn, we ain't really got nothing in here, but I'm looking.
Yeah, we can make something out of it.
Yeah, we'll make something happen
The
together.
other day, I put some shit together.
That'd be the best shit.
What shit? Kids be anything good. Send me something when I get back, man.
Just make sure I got a phone.
None of that shit got saved.
We got a few minutes left, man. Let's talk about yeah, let's get this question. So how do you want to be remembered in hip hop history, man? If at all. Do you want to be remembered or you just want to make music?
Look, cause I feel like I'm already making noise in my neighborhood where they respecting me in the back streets of Yellowstone amongst my peers. But I just want to be that conscious type of artist
It
in the
was
city.
Malcolm X.
Now I want to be.
That's what he was going
I
through.
really want to be the Malcolm X of the music game, like and really exercising unity, bro. I'm cool with being the person. I'm cool with being that person in the background and having all color, man. Just everybody thriving, everybody eating at the table. I feel like a real boss is when everybody eating at the table,
And that's a
not just
fact.
yourself.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh God.
Meaning that you can give me an opportunity without no malicious type of manipulation, no none of that type of stuff going on. Like you can really give me an opportunity where I can thrive off of something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's people out here that be able to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all have opportunities. I feel like other people that's in this underground circuit have those opportunities, and the more people exercise that, the more the picture and everything becomes bright, man.
Yeah.
I feel you, but you can't do that with everybody. Like,
Someone want to take
you
advantage
just
of it.
witness. You try to create a
That's why I say you gotta
and,
go.
and it didn't go. You know what I'm saying? It just when you got people that got egos and pride and want to be better than you know what I'm saying, and it's they're competitive and it's it's good to be competitive, but in a good way, and that's not the way to go, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that secret competitive,
Yeah,
that shit crazy. The secret,
That friendly shit.
yeah, that's it.
So I see like a lot of podcasts, a lot of stuff, and I don't try to compete with nobody. I just try to make my own lane. It seems when I stay in my own lane, I get further ahead, and people start recognizing me more. They hit me up my DM all the time. People from all over the state, man, and they hit me, man, and say, man, I watch you, man. And it makes me proud because I'm like, damn, man, you got people that hit me up, man, and they known people.
Yeah.
Some of them known people, man. So they hit me and say, man, I see what you're doing, man. Like, just for you watching me, man, makes me feel like, man, I'm somebody, man.
Yeah.
So yeah,
win the competition against yourself, that's like the greatest competition you
Yeah.
could win, bro.
let them know what y'all got coming up, man, and where y'all gonna be, and your Instagrams and all that, so they can come follow you.
All right. So
We don't know about the Facebook just yet, but
Real man, get him.
I'm a go first since you just said something. So yeah, Creative Blue, you feel me? KRE the number 8 IVEBLU _ official. That's on IG. And then you just look my name up, Creative Blue. Once again, KRE the number 8 IVEBLUE. On everything. It's on anything that you listen to from
Spotify and everything.
yeah, Spotify, YouTube music, it don't matter, and my music will pull up. Now, if you spell it wrong, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I spelled it twice. You feel me? So like, I can't find it because you ain't.
All you gotta do is get over me at Deon. We'll give you the information.
Oh God, it's you. And yeah, bye.
Yeah, man, you can find me on everything Prep Dollar, you know what I'm saying? PREPDOLLA, without the R. You can find me on IG Prep _ Dollar _ School Scholar 85. Man, just really just working on my sophomore project, man. By all means necessary too, man. I'm almost like really like 65 to 70% done, almost done with it. Just really just building off of that. He got a new single out. Currently I'm in my bag. I got something dropping out on midnight, called Dark Days. You know what I'm saying? So catch that out. That's gonna be the latest single on By All Means Necessary too, man. And got the mic drop with Straight Out of Texas. Uh, got more of you coming back with the visuals with our music. You know what I'm saying? Like how we did back then. I got a mic drop that's coming out real soon with Kool-Aid Push Me to the Max. So it's just a lot of stuff we be doing, man. Just working with that. You know.
All right.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man. We thank y'all for coming out, man.
Y'all
Taking
stay
enough time.
We're going to get these guys on the Plug magazine and then have an article out there. So it's worldwide in all the prisons, man. So y'all can, check them out, man. And I know in prison they got the tablets, they can watch their videos and stuff and stream their music as well.
Yeah, we should be getting an app on prison here soon. We're trying to look into it right now. So within the next 6 months.
Oh, congrats.
Any shout outs y'all want to, while we're here, anything y'all want to, last minute words, shout outs, whatever y'all want to say.
shit. Let me give a shout out to my motherfucking everybody, my fucking family. And most man, I definitely got to give a shout out to my pops, man. Alvin George Senior, man. I miss you, bro. And I'm gonna continue to do that till the day I die.
Already.
And also, let me give a shout out to my boy Rilla, man. That nigga was like my motherfucking brother, you know. And that nigga that had a real impact on me, just like my pops did. And so yeah. Other than that, man, creative network in this bitch.
Cool, man.
I just want to give out the shout out to the Stone, man. Really just like, rest in peace, Gladys Marie McDaniel. My pops, man. Talking to my dad, every time, man, it's always like a 2 to 3 hour call. I don't take it for granted. I learned a lot of wisdom from him, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my daughter, Sienna Janae Atkins, and just the whole family tree, man. And everybody that, the Caldwells, man, like everybody, man.
Shout out to everybody, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop by.
All right, man. We're gonna wrap it up today. Next week, join us. We got E45 Karina in the house, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a live little show, man. Y'all take care. It's Wrap It Up TV.
Free that boy, Too Low, man. OG Too Low, man. And, shout out to Scuba Store, man.
Shout out to
Good.
Yeah.